everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I'm very grateful to be here among such wonderful audience, esteemed guests, and everybody that's here. It's a true honor. Backtrack a little bit. 2017, I was living in Texas, came down here with, at the time, a boyfriend of mine, and it was not a productive relationship. It was abusive in every aspect you can think of. And we came down here, we visited his family, went to a birthday party, after which my life basically changed. There was a gun in the car, and I wasn't aware of it. And months later, after everything's clearing, where I never had a charge in my life, as an adult, I'm now behind bars, not understanding the language, not really understanding why people were being treated like this. Although I'm from North Philadelphia, whoop whoop, 26 Montgomery. I just wanted to throw that out there. It was a experience that I hope no one has to experience, but if you have, you come out differently. Years after that, after the smoke settled, I had gotten married. I have my own 2 children. I had 3 children, stepchildren, but the court process is still going. After all of that, after the court process was over and money was spent, time was spent, now I'm about to get a divorce. My children are in disarray because I'm the only one in Delaware. I came down here for a visit and got stuck. I'm by myself, and my life everything I did before did not matter. When I went back to get a job, because now I can't leave, I'm on probation. I can't go back to where my family is. All of my family is in Texas now, doing ministry. They're pastors, like, how about that? Basically all of them, or evangelists. And I'm down here now having to leave my home because my marriage is over and I was a housewife, so no job. So now I had to jump out and get a job. And I thank God, and I have to say that because he put a fight in me, God in North Philadelphia. And I have my 2 children, and it's like, okay, I'm not gonna just roll over and give up. And so I'm going to interview after interview, and they go very well. And then my paperwork comes up, and then my number, and then the gun charge. And it's just like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it's something. It does something to your pride. It does something to your spirit. And I've always been a spirited person, but it did something to my family. My children they're trying to hold on. So much has happened with that. That's a whole different story. But I came across Second Chances Farm, fast forward. At the time, I was working with a service where I'm cleaning poop because they were paying me enough to at least survive, to take care of my children and to do what I need to do, because I'm not going to just lay over. And it's like I couldn't breathe. It's like, I don't know if anyone, a lot of people in that situation where you just can't breathe, but you keep getting up. And it's a cycle. And when I came to Second Chances Farm, and I talked to Miss Patty May, and I just fell in love with her story, and I fell in love with her drive. And I said, okay, well, at least, let's get a job. They're paying me more. I don't have to break my back. I'm not cleaning up after animals. I'm not, trying to find, I don't just trust my children anywhere, trying to find places for my children to go so I could be on time for work, so I won't make an excuse, so I won't lose my job, so I won't lose everything that I'm working for. And I quickly found out that this is more than a job. And I'm really grateful for it. And I said, okay, I'm gonna dig my heels in here. I done dug my heels in a lot of places. I'm gonna go ahead and dig my heels in here. And I really enjoy what I do here. I wake up every day and it's not just a job. When I was making my lunch for my children this morning, I felt accomplished by making my babies lunch to send them off to school, to come into a place where I get to be around such great people every day, even when they piss me off, and I'm sure I piss them off. It's a family dynamic, you know what I mean? Like I said, my family's not out here. So this is my family. And that's so important to get back into the swing of things. It's more than just, okay, throw them a job, they should do good now. You know what I mean? No, it's more than that. This Second Chances Farm, they provide all the divots and stuff that you're going to have to go through, all the road maps and the road heels that you're going to have to get with. Like, there's a mental aspect of coming out that it messes with you. There's a physical that it messes with you. There is an emotional, it messes with you. Obviously financial, there's a whole circle that you have to get past. And if you're honest about it, there's a program within this program to help you with it. And that's wonderful. I mean, like, if you had an addiction, there's a program within this program to help that. In housing, there's a program within that. And it's covering every aspect of my life. Like, people don't know, after I got divorced, me and my children had to stay at a shelter. You know what I mean? They don't know that we was walking everywhere in the cold and the rain, and now I have a car. They don't know that I'm about to be a homeowner. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know. And it's just like, and I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy with my new position. I'm now working with the, Farm to Table program. I'm sorry, I don't even take up all your time. And then I'm working with the restaurants and sales, which is something I've always done. And the most rewarding portion of it is my daughter. When I was younger, I modeled. And so she told me she wanted to be a model. And I was just like, okay, I mean, I know the ups and downs of that, so I wasn't really, pushing that too much. And she said she wanted to be a server because I served and because I like people and I like sales. I said, okay, well, we're still going to go to school, baby, you know what I mean? And now when she comes in, she's like, Mom, I think I want to be a businesswoman. And that's just like, anybody who has children, that right there is just like...
And that's what you are, and that's what you're doing right now. So thanks.
It's beautiful.
And Gabby, I mean, and that's what this is all about. You got your second chance, and you're giving others their second chance now.